Hi, my name is Brianna Ralph, and I'm with the University of Minnesota Extension. Today I'm here with Jean Ilsley Clark, who is researcher and co-author for How Much is Too Much. So Jean, I wanted to ask you, why would a parent, grandparent, or child caregiver want to know about overindulgence?
Well, first of all, maybe they don't want to know. There are days when I don't want to know. It just seems so all around me that I'd like to just ignore it. But mostly people do want to know about it. We may be noticing that children right now may be too involved in themselves. It's about me, me, me. It may be too much right now. I want it right now. It may be nagging. I want it, everybody else has it. And we're watching these attitudes and we're thinking this is not a lot of fun to live with. And if this child maintains this attitude into adulthood, it may not fly very well in the adult world. In fact, it may cause problems in the workplace. And so most people are interested in learning about it to figure out how to recognize it and how to cope with it. So if there's something that we can understand about this or do about it, we would like to know.
So Jean, what is overindulgence?
Well, the people whom we have surveyed in our overindulgence research project, people who were overindulged as children, tell us that it is having too much of anything that looks good, but having so much of it that it delays development. It keeps the child from learning what they should have been learning at that age. And it can cause problems in adult life. They tell us that it has happened in three ways. One is too much. Too many toys, too many clothes, too many lessons, too many camps, too much entertainment. They didn't complain about that as much, however, as they complained about the second way, which is having things done for them that they should have been doing for themselves. So that as they grew up, they didn't learn skills that everyone else knows. And this makes them helpless. You do it for me, it's too hard, my stomach hurts. We hear them tell us about this in those ways. And then the other thing that they complained about is that there were not rules in the family, or they weren't enforced, and that can get them in trouble in adult life. In fact, in the workplace, some people said I had trouble keeping a job because I never think the rules apply to me. The other thing about soft structure, about homes that were too lax, is not having done chores. That surprised me because I didn't like chores and I did them. My kids didn't like them and they did them. But it turns out that they are a very valuable way that children learn to be competent. And so going into the adult world without that background for competence is a risk. This business of living in so much overindulgence, it's everywhere in the culture. In fact, we think of it as the new normal. Everybody's doing it.
Is there anything that I can do about overindulgence?
That's what this class is about. It's helping us, first of all, identify if something is overindulgence. So you'll hear about the test of 4 again and again as we apply it at different ages. And then once you've said, well, yes, this probably is overindulging, what do I do about it? Then we have lots of ways to help you think about that. And hoping that you will leave this class with more options. Because the more options a parent has, the more successful you have the chance of being.
Thank you, Jean Ilsley Clark. I am Brianna Ralph on the behalf of the University of Minnesota Extension team, and we hope that you find this course helpful.